is going on, everybody? I'm going to start talking you through one of my trading styles right here. I got my VIX, my VIX attracts volatility right here on the downside right. Then I got my 15-minute chart on the S&P 500, and I got my SPY 5-minute over here, which I love to trade off of. And here is my option contract that I'm looking to trade. I'm looking for a reversal trade here. I see an inverse cup and handle right here forming on the 15-minute chart, so I think that we're going to retest this 408.85, so I think we got a little bit more of a breakout. I got these Bollinger Bands right here expanding a little bit more to the downside, so it looks like there's a lot of negative pressure to the side, but it is already hitting the bottom of this Bollinger, and they like to stay within that range. If you can tell here on these ranges, this green line, it likes to stay within inside of it, and if it goes outside of it, then it most likely will bounce. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take a limit order of this 160 right now. So I'm going to show you real quick in the small account challenge that I have running right now with my members that this can actually, you can make a good amount of money with a small amount of money. So I got a 160 fill, 160 limit order right here to see if it executes me. And I'm looking for this bounce right here. And this is going to be a video on risk management as well. So if it ends up breaking below this red mark, then I will absolutely hop out. So this is a red stop loss I had set earlier. I'll erase some of these lines and draw. So this one I'm going to keep because this is the key point of resistance that it bounced off of last time. And I'm going to look to see if I can get into this around 170. All right, so I just got in at 170. And the best part about the Active Trader tab right here is I just have $170, and this was worth $400 literally 10 minutes ago. So if we get a nice little tick up, can most likely pocket a nice little $100 a contract here. But this is a very bearish trend, so this could actually fall down a lot further. But this is what I really want to show you. On the Active Trader tab, you can set your stop loss so it doesn't matter what happens, right? I can sit here and I can buy 1 contract, 10 contracts, 50 contracts, doesn't matter. If I am expecting a bounce off of this, then I will play the call side. But if it doesn't bounce off of this and it breaks right below me, I can set a stop loss no matter what, so it can hit and I don't have to pay attention to it and I don't have to sit here and wait on it. So if I only want to lose, let's say, $40 on this trade or $50 on a trade, I'll set a stop loss at minus, let's just do 125. So now I have the stop loss as 1 contract at 125. It's chilling at 170 average right now. I'm up about $20 a contract because it's at 190. Keep in mind that 1.90 is times 100. So because option contracts are 100 shares bundled up into 1 contract, and it looks like it's trying to bounce off this bottom Bollinger Band. I love trading reversals. I'm more so of a trader in the morning here. I love to trade the early morning moves. We had a lot of big moves today, and I didn't really do too much after the morning, after this high of the day break. I took a little trade the high of the day break, and then I was looking for a reversal here and got stopped out. So now I'm in this trade right now. I got in at 170. They're worth 220 a piece right now. So I'm up 50 bucks on 1 single contract. If I were to buy 10 of those and risk 1,700, I would be up $600 right now off my position. So it's up to 235. I'm in a 170 average, a 240. But the best part about trading here is now that it is above this, I can absolutely lock in profit no matter what. So I can just move this stop loss up. Now I can make it at a break-even point. So no matter what happens, I won't lose any single sort of money because it's just going to continually ride up for me, right? So if this is starting to reverse for me and it bounces off this little low of the day mark, or not low of the day, but that 409 price that I was talking about off this Bollinger Band here, now that it's starting to get a little bit of love, I can start locking in that profit, right? So I'm up $90 a contract here, and I can just continually lock in whatever I want. So now it's at 225, so the max I'm going to lose here, or make the max that it can pull back to is 225, and I'll make $55 a contract here. So I just have one right now. This is an extreme example, but the best strategy that I play with is I will never let myself lose too much on the downside because I have that stop loss and I let it sit there, but as I go into profit, I will just continually follow it. So now I'm up, no matter what happens, I'm up $60 a contract. It's worth 260 now. I'm up 90 bucks, and it just hit me. So now I'm at $60 profit, and if it falls, it doesn't matter. I just locked in that $60 a contract, and now they're worth 205. So it's super interesting how the trade tab right here on Active Trader, you can really just set a stop loss, and if it starts going your way, you can just follow it the whole way up, and then you can lock in your profit no matter what. So sometimes you get super, super lucky and you get squeezed all the way up and you can just continually follow it. But as of this situation, I just made $60 off a $170 investment. So, and that lasted what, maybe 4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, not even sure how long that lasted. And now that it comes back down, doesn't matter to me because I'm completely out of the trade. The market can do whatever it wants until I see another setup to take a trade further below. So like I said, this is an inverse cup and handle, but I wanted to see a bounce off this 409. So if it continues to be weak and the VIX increases, then the market may collapse. But we just made our $60 a contract. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to walk, and hopefully this video helps you out in watching this trailing stop loss as you go in the money and how you can minimize your risk on the downside.